to We're Having Fun, the podcast where we have fun. I'm Mark. Hi.
Hi, I'm Krista.
Krista's got her serious face on.
Just had a nap.
Just had a nap. She's refreshed and ready to go.
Yeah. I don't know if refreshed and ready to go is the correct answer.
But we're back. Despite her just not wanting to, we're back.
I need sleep. It's fine.
What's up? Any new news? What do we got? What's happening? What's the dealio? Nothing.
I mean, there was a new trailer for Shazam that I didn't watch.
Is there?
So.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to watch any more of those. So, do we know when it's coming out? I don't remember. Yeah.
I can't remember.
We got enough coming up. It'll keep us busy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Guardians is pretty soon. Not Guardians. Ant-Man.
Ant-Man,
Guardians is pretty soon, too.
Yeah, Ant-Man is first, though.
Yep. In what, a week or two?
Yeah, something like that. Ooh. Right after Valentine's Day.
Right after Valentine's Day. It's a real way to show you love somebody. Go to Ant-Man. See some Kang.
Sure. It's probably what we're going to do.
Probably so. I would hope so. So that's coming into the Spider-Verse. It's a rainy day here.
Yeah.
So if you hear any rain in the background, because it's raining.
Yeah, sorry, we can't help it.
We can't stop the rain, guys.
I tried to put some extra stuff in front of the window because we record in front of a window, which is not the best place to record. But, we don't really have many choices.
We don't. There's windows everywhere.
Yeah. We
can go in the closet, but it'd be very cramped.
We could try the bathroom, but that would just be weird.
It would be.
So, try to put a little extra barrier between us and the rain. And I was so excited about it, and then I put it there and I was like, this did nothing. So.
Well, you gotta try. You gotta try. I didn't do anything, so you're one up on me. But if it's a nice sound out. At least there's not going to be a basketball dribbling or something. That's
true. Unless he starts dribbling it upstairs.
That's true, too. Yeah. But for now, it's quiet upstairs, and the rain's coming. Which is a perfect time to discuss Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Sure.
The next in our MCU journey. A very good movie. One that has always been good.
Yeah, and the thing is, we watch these, and we kind of make fun of movies and everything. And
yeah.
I don't know how I can make fun of this one.
Yeah, there's not a lot to make fun of.
It's serious.
It's serious and it's good.
Yeah.
It's seriously good.
So.
But we'll see. We'll do our best.
Yeah. If it's not funny, don't blame us. Blame the movie.
Blame the movie. Suck a little more, guys. So that we can make fun of it.
So let's go ahead.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Most of it takes place in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
So
Cap is working for S.H.I.E.L.D., basically. I guess.
We start off with he's running.
Running? Yeah.
Also, Sam Wilson is running. And this is where we get the very first on your left.
On your left. Yep. Yeah.
And we get to hear it several times.
It's a lot more than I remembered.
Because he says it like 3-4 times just in the beginning, the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. But it's worth it, man. That payoff in Endgame. Oh my God. I thought I was going to die. It was... Oh.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, when I watched Endgame and that happens, I did not remember this movie. So it did not pay off for me personally, but I know everybody else was like, wow.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
For me, it was so beautiful. Tears. So this didn't come, but they almost came.
Yeah, this is what happens when you only watch a movie once.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think I saw it many times. I feel like I might have saw it 2, maybe 3 times before Avengers Endgame.
Okay.
So,
yeah. Most of these movies I've seen once.
Yeah.
There are a few of them I've seen more than once, but they're pretty rare.
Yeah, that's fair. This one's a good one, though, so if you are going to go back and watch any of them, this is a good one to do. So yeah, he meets Sam Wilson, Little Falcon.
We don't know he's Falcon yet.
That's what he calls him. Yeah, but we know in our hearts that he's Little Falcon.
I don't know why you keep calling him Little Falcon.
Little Falcon, Because he's adorable. Little Sam Wilson, little Falcon.
But yeah, he was a pararescue.
Yeah.
And
in the wars. 2 deployments.
Yep. And now he works at the VA hospital.
Helping people with PTSD. He recommends some stuff for Steve to check out.
Yes. One of which is, well, the only thing that he says. Really, the only thing that he recommends is Marvin Gaye, the soundtrack for Trouble Man. Was that what it was?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Okay. And he's like, that's going to tell you all you need to know.
Yeah, that'll sum up everything you missed.
Yep, so he puts it on his list.
It's got a little list. In this version, it includes Steve Jobs, Nirvana.
Okay.
So, and it changed for like different countries.
Oh.
I can't remember what the other ones were. But yeah, it was kind of specialized to different countries.
Cool.
Yep.
So then a car pulls up. Nice car.
I love her line of, she wants to know where the Smithsonian is because she's picking up a fossil.
Fossil, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh my
Pretty
gosh.
good line. Pretty
good. It's Black Widow, of course.
Black Widow. Yep. It's ScarJo.
I put in my notes ScarJo.
Yep.
Because I could not think of Natasha for some reason. It's okay. Later, I remembered. So yeah, she picks him up because they're heading out to the Indian Ocean. They have a special mission.
Yep.
And they're going after some pirates who have kidnapped some people.
Yeah, a shield boat. So.
And on this boat, the main person that they're worried about is Jasper Sitwell.
That guy.
It's that guy.
But yeah, their ship went off course and was in kind of enemy waters. They weren't supposed to be there. So he's like, what are you doing, Shield? You doing shady stuff? Nick Fury's like, I don't know.
I wasn't doing anything.
Not me. Wink with his blocked off eye.
Yeah, he winks with
He's always winking.
He's winking all the time and nobody knows it because he's got...
Every time he lies, he winks. Wink. But nobody knows. He gets away with it every time.
Oh, goodness. So, once they've been briefed and everything about what's going on, Cap just jumps off.
Yeah.
Jumps out of the...
Doesn't take a parachute.
Out of the plane. No parachute.
He does this all throughout the movie. Just jumps from really high places. I don't know if he would survive this or at least not break something. Even with the super soldier serum.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But he dives into the water.
Yeah.
And that's how he gets on the ship.
Yep.
So they...
He just sprints around the ship, just beating up people. Kicking them
people.
into the ocean.
Punching people. Just, kicking people straight overboard.
Yeah. Like, he's definitely killing a few people at least. Like, the dude he kicked into the railing had to have broken his back on that railing. And then he falls into the ocean.
Water, yeah.
He's not going to be able to swim because he is very hurt at the very least.
Yeah.
So Cap definitely killed a couple people.
I mean, he can move his arms, hopefully, but
yeah,
he's just treading water down there.
Yeah.
It's like, can somebody please pick me up?
Yeah, help. Cap kicked me.
But yeah, he's just kicking people like crazy.
Yeah.
Then all the others finally show up.
Yeah.
With their parachutes, of course.
Rumlow kills a guy that's about to kill Cap. So.
Yeah, Rumlow, whose name I never remember.
Yeah.
But he's there.
I just know his superhero name.
Yeah, so he's there.
Or not hero.
I was going to say, hero?
Hero is a strong word. And incorrect word.
They start working on how they're going to rescue the hostages, which they do.
Yep.
And then we meet up with the bad guy here, who is named Batroc.
The Leaper. He's not called the Leaper in this.
But he does some leaping.
Yes.
Because I was like, why is he doing this? Is he suddenly a gymnast? And you're like, he's the Leaper. And I'm like,
the Leaper.
What's a Leaper? He jumps. Okay.
He knows a lot of Kung Fu, apparently. He's like a martial artist. So
they got a martial artist to play him.
Yes, they did.
Because they got Georges St. Pierre.
They did, yes.
I guess that's how you say his name.
That sounds right to me. But yeah, he's always like a really mid-level bad guy. Not really. He's not really running the show ever. So, yeah. He just kind of shows up occasionally. So, good for you, Batroc.
Okay.
Getting your time in the sun.
So, yeah, they manage to rescue the hostages, of course.
Sadly.
He has his little showdown with Batroc.
Yeah.
and goes through a door.
Yep. And Natasha's just in there.
She's
downloading files.
Grabbing some files.
The heck, man?
You were supposed to be helping out Romlo. What are you doing? She's like, yeah, that was your mission. This is mine.
Yeah.
So she gets done with that, and Batroc throws a bomb.
Oh, that Batroc.
And he gets away in the explosion, I guess.
Yeah. And we won't see him again until the Captain America TV show.
You see him again?
When?
In this movie.
Do we? Oh, yeah.
Yes,
he's getting
but it's very,
interrogated.
very briefly. But he's there.
What was he? Was he getting interrogated?
Yeah, I think so.
They did
capture him. Yes.
Oh, okay. I guess they let him go.
I guess so. I don't know. They were like, he didn't do anything too bad, so I guess go on.
Just leaping.
Well, I mean, considering that,
he was paid off by Fury to do this, so.
Yeah.
It was a shield operation, I guess.
So, yeah. I don't know.
And they didn't kill any hostages.
No.
So.
It's true.
Everything's great. He's good. Good to
and
go.
all these people that Cap and all of his guys were like killing, because there were some that definitely got killed.
Oh, yeah.
Because that one guy just like straight up got shot in the head, I think. The one that was with the hostages.
Oh, yeah.
Because the door opens and it's just like shot. Yeah, that was maybe not the best mission for them, for sure.
They had a rough go. Yeah.
Anyway, so they get back from their mission.
Yeah.
He's still kind of pissed off that Nat had a different thing that she was trying to do.
They weren't upfront about the mission.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, that's pretty naive of Cap. Like, come on.
This is Cap we're talking about.
Yeah, Cap is very naive.
He's pretty naive. Look, I love Captain America.
Yeah.
But, boy.
Like, you're not going to know everybody's mission on this, especially if you're a shield.
Yeah.
Like, you should know this.
So, anyway, he meets up with Nick Fury, and he takes him on the elevator, and they go down underground.
Down. Yeah.
And that's when he tells him.
The secret area.
Yeah, where he tells him about Project Insight.
Yep.
Which is these 3 new helicarriers that have like all this Stark tech and stuff.
Yeah. Iron Man gave them suggestions on their turbine technology after an up-close look in Avengers when he was stuck in the turbine.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so they took all that stuff and they made 3 new ones, and they are equipped with all this new technology where they can easily like pinpoint people and like with like great precision and just kill.
And they're like, they'll be up in orbit, basically, never have to come down.
Yeah.
Just gotta suck if you're, like, a staff member. Like, being on the International Space Station forever.
Well, I mean, it doesn't say that the people
can,
never come down.
Transports and stuff,
it's a helicarrier. They have...
Yeah, but they'll be up there a long time in orbit.
But yeah, there are planes on it that they can... They can replenish their staff or whatever.
It's true, but still... You're pretty isolated up there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it would still suck.
Yeah.
But whatever.
So
he's like, this is cool and everything. This is what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
And
Cat's
then...
like, not cool, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't freedom. This is fear.
Sure. Feardom. Okay. So he's like, I'm going to go to the Smithsonian and just look at my own exhibit.
I'm going to go Smithsonian.
He's like, I'm going to go remind myself of the good old days when my best friend died.
Yeah. God, those were good times.
God, I really hated Bucky. So yeah, he goes to the Smithsonian, looks around. At which point you were like, have you ever been to the Smithsonian? And I'm like, yeah. And you go, does it look like that? I'm like, yeah, it does look like that. And you're like, even that exhibit? I'm like,
even Captain America posters everywhere?
No.
Liar.
How dare you?
It does not exist there. You haven't been to the Smithsonian.
I've been to that one twice.
Maybe you were at the Wishsonian. You wish you were there.
Oh my gosh. It's terrible.
They got Gary Sinise to do the voiceover for his exhibit.
I did not even hear the voiceover. I was not even paying attention. Well, good for Gary Sinise. I like Gary Sinise.
He's now an MCU member.
He's not in enough stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
I think he does like a maybe not anymore, but I think there was like a Disney, one of the park rides, maybe like Mission to Mars or something.
That sounds like something he would do.
I think he does a voiceover for it.
That dude loves space. He's a real space head.
Yeah, sure. So then he goes to see his good old friend old Peggy Carter.
Old Peggy Carter.
She's old.
In her old makeup.
She's real old now.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, and then that's about it.
Yeah. She's got the Alzheimer's.
Oh yeah, because at one point she just kind of like looks away and then looks back at him and is like, "You came back,
Steve, you're alive."
And he's just like, "Oh no, I have to do this again."
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
But they talk about how they kind of screwed up establishing S.H.I.E.L.D. because it kind of became a big cluster.
Yeah, and he was like, the only reason that I joined S.H.I.E.L.D. was because I knew you helped start it.
Yeah, but now I don't know no more.
He's like, but now I don't like it. They're doing things I don't like.
Good no more. I don't want to be here.
Yeah, so anyway, I guess.
Anyway.
So was that just makeup on her? Because it looked like a completely different person.
It's probably a lot of prosthesis and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really look into it.
Yeah, I don't care that much. Anyway, moving on. Then we meet the...
It was just a Snapchat filter, actually.
Yeah. They're real good nowadays.
Yeah.
The last time I
accidentally did ooh.
I literally got on Snapchat last week, and I was like, what kind of new filters? Because the only time I get on Snapchat, it's like... It's because some bot has like added me as a friend and I have to go in there and block them. And so I'm like, well, while I'm here, I'll just check out the stuff and send some stupid little videos of filters to my friends. And so I get on there and like 5 different ones just look like Brat Dolls filters. Oh, no. And I was like, oh, so that's what they're doing now. Okay, cool. And then one of them was a tampon.
Oh, that's fun.
And I was like, who is this for?
Yeah. It's like, man, I wish there was a tampon filter.
Yeah, I want to turn myself into a tampon. I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Snapchat's weird, y'all.
It is weird. And I keep getting... I just, like, even earlier today, I just got a notification from Team Snapchat. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't even know why I have this anymore. I get on it, like, every 6 months and do that. And my friends are like, hey, she's back. And then I'm like, yeah, bye. I'll see you guys in 6 months.
Here's me as a tampon. Bye, guys.
Bye. Exactly. They're like, well, it was good seeing you around.
This is what we'll remember you as.
We talk on other stuff. It's fine.
I've never been on Snapchat in my life.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So we meet the council.
No, yeah.
I don't know what they're for, really.
They're the ones that like oversees S.H.I.E.L.D. They were in the Avengers.
Yeah, I don't...
They were like called Shadowy and stuff.
Yeah.
So
now we get to see some of them.
Not impressive.
No.
Yeah, just some people.
Yeah. One of them is... I don't know his actual name. I can't think of it right now. But he was in Lost. Because he played a bad guy in Lost.
Okay.
Like one of the main bad guys. Charles Widmore. But you've never seen Lost, so...
Nope. Don't know.
Doesn't help. So that was the only guy that... Well, I did recognize one of the other guys. I've seen him in other stuff, but I don't know what I've seen him in. He just looked familiar.
And the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. is Alexander Pierce.
Yes.
Played by...
Robert Redford.
Good to see Robert.
Yeah.
He's looking good.
Sundance.
Old Sundance.
Good old Sundance.
Yep.
At one point I said... It showed him like from the side, from like profile view, and I was like, why does he look like Owen Wilson?
That's kind of an Owen Wilson look.
An older Owen Wilson.
Especially as Mobius.
Yeah.
He's got that kind of look.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is that a wig?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's a wig. Kind of looks a little wiggy.
I don't know.
I can't decide. What if we find out Robert's bald and we didn't ever know it?
I don't care.
I don't really care either, but it's a surprise.
Okay.
Anyway.
He's never been like a favorite of mine anyway, so...
Oh man, I love the guy.
It's not like I go out of my way just to see a Robert Redford movie.
Oh, I never do that, but I enjoy him when I see him.
Okay.
Like, he's good at Sundance. That was a good movie. You ever see it?
No, I have not ever seen it.
You should watch it. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know how it ends, but...
Well, it's the journey.
Okay.
You get to see that weird bicycle scene.
I was going to say, and I know the raindrops are falling on my head scene, but...
Such a weird scene. Like, it's just out of nowhere. It doesn't really fit the movie. But whatever. It's great.
So yeah, Alexander Pierce, who turned down the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yep, because peace is not a prize to be won or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And he seems to get along with Nick Fury pretty well.
Nick Fury once saved his daughter by basically going against his order and did an undercover operation to save her when she was taken hostage.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And then, Nick Fury. I forgot. Before he goes to see Alexander Pierce, I think, he tries to look at whatever was in the flash drive thing that Nat brings back. And he can't get into it. He has no access. And it says that it was locked down by him. Yeah. And he's like, that's weird. I didn't do that, though.
Then I would be able to access it.
Exactly. So he's like, something's fishy going on here. So that's when he goes to talk to him, and he's like, we should probably not get what's called Project Insight started right away.
Probably delay that,
Yeah, we might need to, do a little investigating and stuff before we do that.
Oh, yeah, cool. No problem, bro. That's fine.
Yeah. He's like, we can do that. That sounds great.
Why don't you go get in your car and drive away now.
So he's like, okay, cool. Well, glad we had this conversation.
He says, we're best friends. High five.
And meanwhile, while all this is happening, Cap is still just going around moping, doing his thing. Goes to the VA to see Sam.
Who am I?
Yeah. Goes to the VA to see Sam and talks to him a little bit.
Yeah.
We learned that Sam had a wingman that died named Riley.
Goose,
who I kept calling Goose through the whole thing. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that messed him up pretty bad. And he was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
I won't go home.
I'll go home.
So, yeah.
Help others.
Yeah. So that's what he did.
He did.
And he does a pretty good job of it, too.
He's a good dude.
I really like Sam.
Sam's great.
He's really good.
There's nothing I don't like him in. He's great, man.
I mean, I when Falcon and the Winter Soldier came out, I didn't really like that one as much as some of the other Disney ones, but I do really like him.
Yeah, he's great.
So, he's good. So then, this is when Fury is just
driving along. Automobile.
He sees a cop pull up beside him. Cops. And he's like, you want to see my lease? Because they're just like staring at him, staring him down.
They flash the lights.
Yep. And they pull on up. He goes, and somebody rams him from behind.
Then rams him from the front. The car tells him, there's no cops in this area.
Yes.
So these aren't cops.
They're not cops. Oh, no.
They're hot cops. Hot cops.
And then they jump out of their cars and they're stripping.
They're the hot cops.
Hot cops. Oh, goodness.
Arrested Development. Anyway.
So, yeah, they try to get into the car, but, of course, it's not letting them in because it's got, like, bulletproof windows and everything.
They get out a battering ram.
Yep.
Go after the driver's side window.
Yep. And he fights back because once it's down to, like, 1%, he shoots through it. He starts shooting them up.
Yep.
And it's just chaos.
Everything in this car has to, like, reboot.
Yes.
Like, after his first initial wreck.
Yeah.
He breaks his arm. He has to, like, give himself a shot.
Yeah.
Something.
Probably adrenaline or something.
Morphine, yeah.
Or, I don't know. But, yeah, he fights back. And then he finally gets out of there and they start chasing him. And he's like, okay, let me fly out of here. Because apparently he has flight capabilities.
Like,
and
no, flight's down.
No, flight's down. And he's like, okay, we'll do this other thing. No, that's down. He's like, what is actually working? He's like, air conditioning is fully operational.
That's a good joke.
Yep. So, yeah, he's like weaving through traffic.
Yeah. Fighting off all the guys.
They're just shooting everything.
Yeah, they don't care.
Which means the people of Washington, D.C.
Yeah, they're getting
shot up by fake cops and thinking it's real cops.
Yeah.
So just imagine that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
not good.
That's going to be an issue later on.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So,
especially right now, it's a very hot button issue at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
With the whole, was it Maryland?
It was Memphis.
Memphis, yeah. Rough time.
Pretty sure it was Memphis.
Rough time.
Oh, boy.
Anyway.
Yeah, so they're just shooting directly into traffic.
Yeah.
Without a care in the world, because they're bad guys. And that's what they do.
And eventually, who shows up to finally stop him?
There he is. It's the Winter Soldier. I just put there he is, and I was going, wait, who? I almost had a panic attack trying to remember who it was. Yeah, it's the Winter Soldier. He's there. But,
flips that car.
Oh, yeah. Flips it onto its back like a turtle.
Like a toidle.
Like a toidle. Like a toitus.
Yeah.
And he manages to get away, though.
Yeah.
He, like, bores a hole through the ground.
Yeah, but does it go through the ground?
I thought it did.
Okay. I didn't know if it was just through the car. But is he going down the sewers?
Or maybe the metro.
Maybe.
I don't know.
So why doesn't Winter Soldier follow him?
I don't know.
Like, just go crawl through that hole.
Maybe he doesn't like going underground.
Maybe. He's scared.
He's scared.
He don't like dark places.
He doesn't.
Oh, it's scary in there. I'm not going.
That just if
Y'all
he goes
go. I'm not going.
When he goes underground, he thinks back of when he was like frozen, and it scares him.
It's scary.
So he's like, I can't do that.
No, I don't go there.
I really don't know.
Seriously, you've got a hobbled Nick Fury just barely making it, and so
to get out of this plot hole, we just make up.
Yeah, he's scared.
He's scared.
That's his only weakness, is that he's scared.
Underground is the only weakness.
He's so scared. They couldn't program that out of him.
Yeah. So yeah, Fury gets away.
Yeah.
So Cap is back home. He's going into his apartment, and he talks to the neighbor for a little bit.
She calls herself Katie or something.
I don't remember what she said her name was, but she's a nurse.
Yeah.
She's doing her laundry because he offers her the use of his washer and dryer.
Yes.
And she's like, oh, well, I've already got a load down in the basement, so I have to go back down there anyway, so don't even worry about it. But
you left your radio on.
Yeah, and it's playing some 40s jazz music or whatever.
Yeah. She's like, wait a minute, that's not my radio.
He's like,
I guess it is.
He's like, I don't listen to music.
I sit and stare at the wall all day.
Exactly.
I'm Captain America. Seriously, I don't think Captain America does anything.
No, probably not.
In his off time.
But he's like, I wouldn't do that because what about rations? I don't know.
What about rations?
I have to ration my power.
To ration the electricity.
Yeah.
For the boys in blue.
Exactly. So I couldn't have done that. So yeah, he gets in there and Fury is in his apartment.
Yeah.
There he is. He's doing his best impersonation of Andrew Lincoln in Love Actually. He's leaving little signs.
Little notes.
Reading the little notes. Yeah, because he's like, there are ears everywhere.
Yeah.
He's like, shield compromised. And I said it would have been really funny if Cap didn't know what he was doing and he just starts reading aloud one. He's like, shield compromised? What are you talking about?
Where's ears? I don't see no ears.
Yeah, ears. I don't see ears. Yeah, but he doesn't because he knows what's going on. He's not dumb.
Yeah.
But then shots ring out.
Yeah.
And Fury goes down.
Yeah.
He gets shot up pretty bad.
Yeah. His clever ruse didn't work.
No, it didn't.
Nobody bought that his wife kicked him out and he went to Captain America's house.
No, probably because they went, Fury's not married.
Who would marry Fury?
Yeah. So, yeah, he tells him not to trust anybody, basically.
Yeah.
And then gives
him a little thumb drive.
Yes. So here comes the girl, the neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm Agent 13.
Yeah, it's Sharon Carter.
Yeah, she's like, I'm here because because Nick Fury told me to be here to protect you or whatever. Yep. And so they...
tries to chase down the shooter.
Yeah.
Throws his shield at him.
Yep.
And Winter Soldier catches it. Oh my gosh. Nobody catches the shield. Except other people have, eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
But only metal-armed people catch it.
Yeah, because he's got a metal arm.
Yeah.
But he gets away, of course. Mm-hmm. And Cap goes back to get Fury or whatever. They take him to get him all fixed up.
Take him to the hospital.
Yep. Or is it a hospital? I guess it is a hospital. Or I was going to say, or is it like a house?
A hospital?
Or is it a hospital that's like just S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of thing? Like
it might be.
I don't know. But Natasha's there. She's pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gets even more pissed because Fury dies on the table.
He does.
Oh no.
And Hill describes who shot him and she recognizes it.
Or describes the bullet or whatever.
Yeah, describes how it worked or how it happened. Non-traceable.
Yep. So she's
Russian.
Like, yep. So she's like, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
And then Cap is like, I'm going to put this flash drive in a vending machine.
It belongs in a vending machine.
to Get it out of my way, because I don't want it.
I hate this idea. Like, I know he had to hide it, but he put it behind, like, 2 packs of Bubblicious gum.
And you can clearly see it.
Yes.
So anybody who comes in and goes, oh, man, I want some gum, and looks and goes, ooh, if I just, like, put enough for 3, I can get a free flash drive. Wow.
Yeah. I think this is so dumb. It makes me mad.
Anyway, but yeah, the guy was like replenishing it. He was filling it up, but he did not fill it up all the way because
he put like 2 packs in there and he was done.
He's like,
nobody buys gum.
Nobody wants Bubblicious. Okay.
So dumb.
So he goes. Cap goes to S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah. He finds out at this point that they captured Batroc. Mm-hmm. And they're interrogating him or whatever. Yeah,
this is where we find out that Nick Fury ordered the pirate attack. Yeah. And he's like, and Pierce is like, why did he go to your house? Why did he come to my house?
And what did he tell you before he got shot and everything? Because this would be useful information. You can't just like withhold information.
Yeah, we need this. He killed my friend. Yeah. Not he killed my friend. Fury. Yeah. Fury is my friend.
Somebody killed my friend. And Cap's like, oh, he didn't tell me anything.
Yeah. I don't know.
But he told me nothing.
I know nothing.
And so he's like, oh, okay. Well,
go get in the elevator.
I guess go do your own thing. I'll talk to you later. And he's like, all right, bye. So he goes and gets on the elevator. Yeah. And this is when I was like, okay, now I do remember this part.
This is iconic part.
Very memorable fight scene in the elevator. Yeah. Because he gets in the elevator. A couple of guys get in there with him.
Yeah, Rumlow
is one of them.
Goons.
And some other guy. And then at like each floor more goons get on. Yep. And he looks around.
One guy's like going for his gun, kind of.
Yeah, another guy's just like sweating like crazy.
Yeah.
and you're just sitting there, they're all going, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious.
And the last floor is just obvious bad guys. Over muscly guys. Yeah. With just slick back hair or no hair. Like, these are villains for sure.
Obviously. Yeah. So they all get in there. And what does he say to them?
Well, does anybody want to get off before we get started? Or before we get started?
Does anyone want to get
it out?
Yeah. And then that's when the fight scene starts.
Yeah. And he just obliterates all of them.
Yeah. And of course Sitwell is watching this from like the cameras and everything. Yeah. And he's seeing all this and he's like, okay, send more people to whatever floor it is that they're stopped at. Because they stopped the elevator. Yeah. And so finally, after he's taken out everybody in the elevator, he opens the door and there's more people out there and he's like, and close the door. Yeah. He hits release to make the elevator fall until it stops at whatever floor. Yep, and he opens it there and there are more guys. And he's like, okay, we're doing this a different way.
Looks like I'll have to jump.
Which he does.
He
jumps out of the elevator.
Really far.
Luckily, it is a glass elevator because apparently the S.H.I.E.L.D. is like Willy Wonka or whatever.
Yeah, they love the glass elevator. Seems like a security flaw that they would just have this glass elevator of important people that people could just target at any time. But,
whatever.
That's S.H.I.E.L.D. for you.
So.
And I kind of forgave the plane. Like, okay, he's going to jump into water. Even though landing in water is going to break just as bad as landing on ground. But still, this one, he just lands straight onto the ground from really high up. He lands on his shield. Yeah. But still, that's going to break your arm at least or something. I don't care how much force it absorbs. Yeah. It's insane.
But he gets up and he walks it off.
Yep.
So he runs away. They're like, close the doors. Not enough time.
Nope.
To close the doors because
he gets his motorcycle out of there.
He and his motorcycle go on their way. Mm-hmm. They try to stop him with a plane or not a little plane, but whatever.
A little hover plane.
Yeah. Doesn't work.
Does not work. He takes it down.
Yep. He gets out of there and he heads out. He's a fugitive now. So yeah. And
everybody else is seeing this, that they're telling them they need to focus on capturing Cap.
Yes.
Even though he's a hero, they're all kind of like, why?
This is fishy.
Weird.
This is strange. I don't know if I trust you.
Strange.
Yep. And then, of course, Alexander Pierce is like, Project Insight is back on. Or actually, he doesn't. The council does.
The council's
the
like,
council does.
We want it back on.
Yeah, because he's like, no.
Guys.
But Fury said to stop it.
But if y'all want to, I guess I have to.
And then he turns around and winks at the camera.
Like, he's like, oh, I wasn't wearing an eye patch. Y'all saw that.
Darn.
That's how Fury gets away with it.
So,
So he goes back to the hospital to get the drive.
I was like, how did he
and it's gone. His genius plan didn't work.
Somebody bought it. And of course Natasha's there and she's
shows
like,
behind him,
she's blowing bubbles. She's like, you really thought you were sneaky there, weren't you?
So dumb.
So yeah, he's like, okay, well, at least you got it. Because he trusts her.
Mm-hmm. Well, he doesn't trust her at first.
Yeah.
He kind of interrogates her pretty hard, slamming her against a wall. So I'm like,
okay.
What do you know? Where is she?
Oh, God. No.
Why'd you say that name?
Stop. Martha. No, this is not DC. We're in Washington, DC, but this is not DC Comics.
And we see DC Pearson pretty soon. He's the long-haired guy at the Apple store kind of deal.
Okay.
That's DC Pearson.
Okay.
But yeah, so they're going to work together.
Yes, so they go off. They've got to try to figure out what's on the drive. So they go to an Apple store in a mall. Mm-hmm. And they're like, we've got like 7 minutes or whatever before they come get us.
Yeah.
Cap is wearing glasses, and I was like...
You're a big fan of the glasses.
Yeah. Big fan of the glasses.
Do you find that glasses make a guy hotter?
Yes.
Oh, well, too bad I'm not wearing glasses.
Why do you think I tell you? You should wear glasses.
You keep putting glasses on me while I'm sleeping. Like, I wake up like, Krista was here.
I just wanted to say. Yeah. Interesting. Uh-huh.
You missed my glasses period. But
yeah.
They like dug into my nose so much. I hate glasses. I have scars in my eyes. Like, you can see the white part there of where they just...
So that's what that is.
Yeah. Oh, you just always see them like, what is this freakish abnormality in his face? I can never ask him. It is too sensitive. This freak.
I've never asked what they were, but I have noticed them.
Yeah.
I didn't call you a freak, though. Jeez. Oh, gosh. I guess I've never had that problem with my own, so.
Yeah. Anywho.
Anyway, they have to get out of there because their time is up.
Yeah, they're not able to, like, bypass the security or whatever, but they're able to, like, triangulate where the information was coming from, pretty much, I guess.
Yes.
And they pinpoint it to somewhere.
Then somewhere in New Jersey.
Base. Yeah, Noisy.
Because the guy, what's his face?
DC Pearson.
Yes, comes up and is asking if he can help them with anything or whatever. And they're like, oh, we're just looking for a place to honeymoon.
Yeah.
And what were you thinking? Jersey. New Jersey?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. Weird, but sure.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. So now that they've got the location and everything, they head out and they have to get away from all the bad guys. So they're in disguise, which is basically a hoodie for her and a hat for him.
And glasses. Yeah.
I mean, it just looks like Captain America with glasses.
It does.
But anyway, he was like, it works for Superman, so why not?
But they're going to run into Rumlow on the escalator.
On the escalator, yeah. So they're like, oh, we got to do something. Kiss me, she says.
People hate public affection.
Yeah.
Or they get shy around it or whatever.
Yeah, it makes them uncomfortable. So, yeah. So they kiss.
Works like a charm.
Yep.
They're off.
Rumlow's like, I'm not looking. And then they get away.
Yep. They go on a road trip.
Yep.
Talk about him not dating anybody.
Mm-hmm. Because she's like, is that the first kiss you've had since 1945?
Yeah.
And he's like, no. When clearly, yes, it was.
Yeah. I don't know. We found out in She-Hulk.
That's true. Yeah. But that happened in like 1945 or something, I think. Because it was like a USO girl.
Huh?
In She-Hulk, when they were talking about it, about whether he was a virgin or not, supposedly it was a USO girl, which would have been in the 40s.
Oh.
So it still could be his first kiss since 45.
I guess.
I don't know. So they find where the coordinates are leading them, and it is Camp Lehigh.
Yep, his old base.
It's where Cap was trained.
Yeah.
And they go inside of...
Well, they can't figure out... They can't find the signal anywhere.
Yeah, but he notices that there is a munitions bunker that is close to
They're like, they don't store those that close to something.
The barracks.
Maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, it has to be with, like, at least 500 yards away.
Place.
Yep, so they go in there because they know there's something weird going on with that. I keep saying fishy. I gotta say something other than fishy.
There were a lot of fish around it, though.
It's true.
Atlanteans. By the way, that ship, the shield ship, was named the Lemurian Star. Lemuria. Rivals of Atlantis. Little trivia.
You mean Talican or Talicon?
What?
Because it's not Atlantis.
No, we're not talking about that. No. Anyway.
No, I'm just saying.
You are. I hate it.
So they go in, they realize there is a secret elevator. They're like, ooh, that's interesting.
They're like, why are you hiding a secret elevator in a secret
base
bunker? Yeah.
Yeah. So they go get in the secret elevator and they go down into a secret tunnel.
Yep. With some secret computers.
Yeah. Secrets everywhere. And she plugs in the flash drive.
Because there's like this USB port hub there with some, like, what are they called? Anyway, things on. So she can plug it in. Converters, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, she plugs it in. It boots up and everything. Mm-hmm. And it's Arnon Zola.
It's our old pal. Zola.
He's basically a computer now.
Yep. Which in the comics he's in like this machine guy, kind of like Krang, where he has like a monitor on his tummy with Zola on it. So I guess it's not on his tummy. I think it's a little higher up, but still, it looks dumb.
And then also in What If, that one episode, he was there.
To see him, So apparently they have bunkers all around that he's in.
Okay. So he tells them basically that Hydra has been working from within S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
That's basically it.
Pretty much, yeah. They create chaos and everything to establish their world. They've had to assassinate a couple people, like Howard Stark and Fury.
Yep.
So
only 2 people, though. I mean...
Yeah.
Well, technically they killed Howard Stark and his wife.
Yeah. But who cares about her? No.
She's just Iron Man's mother, you know. Nobody cares about moms.
Maria. But anyway, he's like, well, anyway, I've been stalling. Mm-hmm. We're going to blow you up now. Yep.
And here comes a bogey.
Yep.
It blows it up. They survive, though, because they hid.
They hide in a little grate.
Yep. And use the shield.
Under a shield.
Yep. And so they make it. They make it out. They're fine. Well, they're dirty, basically.
They are.
And that's
some jets come to look for them, but they've already snuck out, I guess.
Yeah.
Surprising.
And then one of the guys says something about the asset. Use the asset. We're going to have to use the asset, I think. Mm-hmm. And then we go to Pierce's house. Yep. And he's up. He's going to have a little midnight milk.
Little midnight milk. As we do.
Yeah, which I was annoyed at because he used a huge glass and just put a tiny bit at the bottom of the glass. Yeah. And I was like, bro.
I don't like drinking milk anyway, so I was bothered.
I like drinking milk. If it were me, glass would have been all the way to the top. But, I mean, come on.
If it's chocolate milk, I'm in.
I mean, if you're going to have milk.
Yeah, got milk.
You gotta have more than just a tiny, tiny bit at the bottom.
Maybe that's all that was in the carton. Because he left the carton out.
Did he? I thought he put it back.
It's trash. No, it's sitting out there.
Okay, maybe then.
But his housekeeper is leaving for the day.
Yes.
She's like, see you, Pierce.
Yeah,
love
he's
you.
Like, all right, bye. Get out of here.
Someone else is at his table.
Yes, it's the Winter Soldier. And they start talking, or he talks to him. I don't think the Winter Soldier actually says anything.
No, he doesn't say anything.
So he's just talking to him. He's like, yeah, we're going to need you to do all this stuff, blah, blah, blah.
This is where we kind of find out Pierce is in league with the bad guys.
He's a bad guy. Duh. And then his housekeeper comes back. And he has to shoot her because...
Yeah, Pierce shoots her. Like, why'd you come back? You should have knocked.
You should have knocked.
Yep. That's going to be hard to explain, though. Because people are going to know where she was. The last place she was.
I mean, he can always just say that she left.
He can say
for
that.
the night.
But he's going to get investigated.
He's going to get investigated.
He's going to get investigated.
Well, technically, he's gonna die. Spoiler. At the end of the movie.
He'll never get investigated.
So, nobody cares, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I guess.
if he had lived, he probably would have been investigated.
Yes.
Because they would have been like, well, she was at your house. And he would have been like, I don't know what to tell you. So he's the bad guy, and he wants the Winter Soldier to do what?
Kill Captain America,
Kill Captain America, even though Captain America, they don't think he's dead, I guess, because they saw the...
They didn't confirm the body.
Yeah, they didn't find a body, and they saw, like, a footprint in the dust.
Wow.
And they were like, he got away.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So he shows up. He and Natasha show up at Sam Wilson's house. They're like,
they
we need to hide because we're on the run. People are after us. It's bad. Please help us. And he's like, come on in. I'll fix you breakfast while you take a shower.
Yeah. And you didn't get to see a shower. It's very
did
upsetting.
Not get to see shirtless Cap. It's fine. I'm not mad about it.
But yeah, they discuss what they got to do next.
Yes. And he's like, I've got a suit that might help us.
Yeah.
And it's like Project Falcon or whatever.
Yeah, he gives them his background.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So yes, what was it?
Pararescue. But Cap thought he was a pilot. Mm-hmm. He's like, no, I flew, baby.
Yeah. And that Riley was his wingman.
Yeah.
In another, I guess, suit.
I guess so.
And Riley died in the suit.
Yeah.
And there's one suit left, though. It's at some place, some fort, something. And he goes to get it.
Yep.
And
they're like, you know who we need to get? Sitwell. That guy knows something.
Exactly. So they see him. He's talking to Gary Shandling.
I don't remember what his name is in the movie.
I don't either. He's back. Yeah. He's like a senator or whatever.
He hell hydras.
Yeah, he hell hydras.
He's a bad guy.
And he walks off. And then Sitwell gets a phone call. Mm-hmm. And it says it's Pierce, I think.
Oh, okay.
So he answers it, but it's not Pierce.
It's Falcon.
Yeah. Sam Wilson.
Yeah. It's like...
In case you don't remember who that is in the past 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's like you're going to go get in this car, or else we're going to shoot you.
Yeah.
We got a sniper on you. So
they
take him up to the roof of a building.
They do.
They're going to interrogate him. So I was like, Cap, you're not going to hurt me.
Exactly. You're not going to do anything. He's like, no, but she will. Yeah. And Natasha just kicks him off the roof. But luckily, it's okay because Falcon is there with his suit and catches him, brings him back up, and then they can finally interrogate him, and he's going to answer their questions.
Yeah, he's pretty happy to answer everything.
He's like, okay, I'll tell you everything that I know, but they're going to kill me.
Yeah. He's like, Hydra's, we're in everything. We're going to take over the Project Insight, use it to kill everybody.
Yep.
Run the world.
Yep. So they're going to take, they know everything, basically, because they know, your SAT scores. They know all this stuff.
We're already monitoring the whole, Bruce Banner.
Yeah, Bruce Banner. Stephen Strange.
A valedictorian in Iowa.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was all kinds of different stuff.
But yeah, that was the first Doctor Strange mention. Is like, big screams. Big happy screams.
Okay. So yeah. And...
But he's like, once we get up there, we're going to just install Zola, and he's going to run those things, and we're good to go.
Yep.
We're going to run the world.
Yep.
But he's like, oh no, Pierce is going to kill me.
Yeah, he's like, but no, Pierce is going to kill me because you know all this. I just told you, so this is bad.
So they hop in a car.
Yeah. They're going down the road.
Nobody's wearing a seatbelt.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, they were all unbuckled.
Well, oh my gosh.
Bad move. Bad move, guys. Buckle up.
But it makes it very easy for him to get pulled out of the car.
Killed. Yep.
Because, somebody lands on top of the car. Uh-oh.
Pulls him out and throws him in front of a truck.
He's dead, so bye, Sitwell.
Nobody's sad.
No.
Nobody likes Sitwell.
So, it's the Winter Soldier. He's there. He's back.
Yep.
They wreck the car, basically.
Yep. A lot of boom booms, fights.
Mm-hmm. Cap gets,
gunplays.
I don't know if he, gets kicked straight off the bridge or what happens, but somehow he goes off the bridge.
He does. He kicked straight into a bus.
Okay. Yep. So, he gets kicked off the bridge. Winter Soldier goes after Natasha. Mm-hmm. She, goes under the bridge and gets away.
Yeah.
she's still having to hide because he's still after her.
Yeah.
She gets shot.
Yep.
There's like this big fight scene there.
Big fight scenes. At one point, Winter Soldier has the shield.
Yes.
And we're like, oh, he's going to be the next Captain America. They're foreshadowing it because he has the shield. And so, yeah.
Okay. But, yeah, so she gets shot.
Eventually, Cap recovers, and he fights the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, they have a big fight.
Yeah.
And he's been wearing this little mask just below.
Little half mask.
Little half mask, just nose and below.
Yeah.
And it comes off at one point. And that's when he sees him, he's like, Bucky.
Bucky?
My best friend.
My boyfriend Bucky?
It's my boyfriend Bucky.
My baby boy Bucky.
Yeah, so, there's Bucky. He's the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's like, remember me. That's what Cap says to him.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't know who you are, bro.
Yeah. We're not friends. Stop it.
Yep. But they get captured.
Yeah, eventually.
Yep. They all get captured.
Taken out.
And, of course, there's they've got, guns and everything on Cap.
Mm-hmm.
And this one guy just looks like he just really wants to shoot Cap.
Yeah.
And Rumwell's like, you can't do that. There's, a news chopper right there. They're what everybody will see.
Execute Captain America in the streets.
Exactly. He's like...
Might be bad.
Put the gun away. So they load him into a car or a truck, whatever, a van, and they head off.
They're going to take him to their secret compound.
Yeah, but before they can, who is there in disguise?
Maria Hill.
It's Maria Hill.
She tasers somebody.
Oh, yeah, she does. And gets him out of there.
They pretty much do the same thing that Samuel L. Jackson did.
Yep.
Cut a hole in the bottom of the car and fall through, I guess, while the car's moving.
I guess so.
Because I don't think there was a hole in the ground. Natasha, who's been shot and is very injured, just had to fall out of a car onto the street.
Well, I mean, they did stop, so maybe they waited till they stopped.
Maybe. We'll hope so.
Because, they stopped them. They stopped and were dig 2 graves or whatever.
3 graves.
3 graves.
Yeah.
I forgot that Falcon's there.
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry. I forgot he got captured.
Wow. I forgot he existed.
No. Dig 3 graves. No, I just read something and somebody made someone dig 2 graves.
Wow, okay.
It's still in my mind. Yeah, so they open the back door and see that they're gone.
Yeah.
Guy's been tased. They're gone.
Mm-hmm.
So she takes them to a secret facility somewhere. And what?
Who's there?
It's Fury.
It's Fury. He's okay. Well,
he's alive.
He's hurt. He's not doing great.
No, he's not doing great, but he's alive, and that's what matters.
They had to fake his death using some technology Bruce Banner invented to maybe keep the Hulk at bay, which didn't work. But...
Yeah, because it's supposed to put your heart down to 1 beat per minute.
Yeah.
So it makes it look like you're dead, but you're not actually dead.
Right. Because they needed to fake his death so they wouldn't come back after him.
Yep. So, yay, he's alive.
He did it.
Good job. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, they have the Winter Soldier at S.H.I.E.L.D. base, whatever, and
He remembers.
He's remembering. He remembers
everything.
Well, he knows. He knows that I don't know if he remembers everything,
falling off the train and getting taken in by the Nazis.
And he knows that. He knows Cap. That it's somebody who knows. And they're like, wipe him and start over.
Yeah. Rough go.
It was Pierce that said that, by the way.
Yeah, it was. That was a perfect Pierce.
That was my Robert.
Imitation. We all knew it.
Robert Redford impersonation.
This is so good.
Mm-hmm. Wipe him and start over. There you go.
The box of scraps.
In a cave with a box of scraps. Oh, goodness.
So, anyway, they form a plan, basically, to take S.H.I.E.L.D. back.
Yeah. And this is when Cap says, I don't have, or somebody says, you don't have a suit, or no, he says, we're going to find him. Falcon says, he doesn't know you. Talking about Bucky. Mm-hmm. And he says, he will. And he says... where are you going? He's like, I'm going to...
When you go to war, you gotta wear a uniform.
Yep. So he goes to Smithsonian.
Yep.
He grabs his uniform from there. And who is the little security guard there?
It's Stanley.
Stanley. And I was like, oh! As I do pretty much anytime Stanley shows up.
You love seeing a Stanley cameo.
I do, and gosh, it's so sad that we don't get any more.
Yeah.
Darn it. Because I always forget until he shows up, and then I go, oh! don't know. So, yeah. They have to get into each of the helicarriers, and they have to switch out this little, like, hard drive looking thing.
Yeah.
One out of each one of them needs to be replaced
so they can take control of it.
Yes. And so that's what they head out to do.
Yeah. What are they called? The people that were holograms?
The council?
Board council, yeah. They're there in person.
Yes.
They're coming to see Project Insight take off.
Take off, yep. Because it's like going to take off in 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah. And they all get pins for security reasons. And they go up and meet with Pierce. But they're not happy with Pierce. Pierce isn't happy with them. Yeah. It's all going weird.
And then suddenly there's a message that goes out throughout S.H.I.E.L.D. It's Cap.
He's on the intercom.
He's given a rousing speech.
Yep.
He's telling them S.H.I.E.L.D. has been overtaken by Hydra.
Yeah.
Pierce is a bad guy.
Yeah.
All these other people are bad guys. What is the name? Strike? Is that the name of
yeah.
They're all bad guys. They're all Hydra operatives. And if you want to stay with S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever, we have to fight back. Or whatever. Yeah. Stuff like that.
And some guys are try to stop them from getting into the planes, but they get killed.
They get killed.
I feel bad for those guys.
Yeah. And then the guy is who's supposed to like open the bay doors or whatever to help launch.
How? Open the pod bay doors, how?
Anyway, he's like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And Rumlow's like, you're going to do it or I'm going to put a bullet in your head. Yeah. And he's like, I can't do it. And Agent 13, of course, is there. She's like, no.
It's him.
You're not going to make it.
To get access to the intercoms, I think it was Hill or maybe not to the intercoms, but to like the main operating area. Hill and Cap go in, and Danny Pudi.
I don't know how you say his name.
Is in there from Community, which the Russos directed a lot of Community episodes.
Okay.
So they put in Community cast members in a lot of their movies and stuff.
Okay.
So he was one of them. So
I did recognize him, even though I've never watched Community.
Yeah.
But I see him in like GIFs and stuff.
Yeah.
And in videos from Community. So I was like, oh, I recognize that guy.
Abed. Fun guy.
So, yeah, and he just kind of like, he's like, oh, sure, you can go ahead and get in here.
You're Captain America, that's cool, bud.
Okay, cool.
We're good.
I won't stop you. So, yeah.
So there's a lot of fight. Unless S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra guys are fighting while Rumlow's initiating the takeoff.
Yep, so the helicarriers do get launched.
Yeah.
So they're going up, and Pierce is still there with the council. And the lady that is in the council is not actually the council lady.
Yeah.
It's Natasha. She's disguised.
It is. Oh my goodness.
And she uses the same technology that she uses in Black Widow.
It's true.
So...
The face.
So she's like, I'm going to stop you. I'm going to expose S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra to the world.
I'm going to release it all on the internet. On our Twitter feed.
Exactly.
Or something.
It's already trending.
It's trending. It's gone viral.
Yep. And so he's like, well, you won't be able to do it because you don't have access. You have to have 2 people that are like at the top or whatever to do it. And she's like, oh, I don't have to worry about that.
And we were like, is that Nick Fury's music? And he shows up walking in.
Yep. He gets off the helicopter, comes in. He's like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah. You got to keep both eyes on me to keep up with me or something.
Yeah. And he uses the retinal scan.
Yeah. On his bad winking eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny because this is also the one where he's like, the last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye.
Yeah.
It's
like, we know that story now, bro.
Okay.
It was Goose. You got cat scratch.
Cat scratch fever.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yep. So, there we go. Everything's going to go on the internet.
Out there.
And of course, Pierce was like, you don't want to do this, Natasha, because that means everybody's going to know all of the bad things you've done too.
You got a lot of red in your ledger.
Yeah. And she kind of looks at him like she's kind of scared.
Maybe.
But it's like, yeah, she's not going to.
Yeah.
She's going to do it. Because she does. She does, of course.
She's like, he's like, aren't you worried about people saying it? He's like, aren't you worried?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Falcon goes after one of the helicarriers to stop it. And this is where I had a question about how dangerous these helicarriers actually are, because they can't even shoot down one dude with wings. Like, are they really going to shoot down all these people if they can't even shoot him? Because he just flies around it for quite a while.
Yeah. Well, most of the people that they're going to be shooting don't know that they're being shot at.
But if anybody tries to take
targets.
them down, I mean, they're not too hard to take down, it turns out.
Yeah.
If he can just fly around them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I mean, they're going to be way up in the atmosphere, so nobody's going to be able to see them.
Yeah. Drops of Jupiter in their hair. Not just back from the atmosphere. Drops of Jupiter.
Stop.
Damn it. All right. So, takes down the first one pretty easily. They even, blow it up with missiles so that he can get in.
He doesn't take it down.
Well, I mean, he puts the
new thing
hard drive in there.
Yeah.
And somebody else put another one in there.
Well, he gets one in there, and then Cap gets one in the other one, and there's only one left.
Gotcha.
But it's okay, but how did they divide them up?
Yeah.
Obviously, Cap got 2.
Yeah. Well, of course, you give Cap 2.
Yeah. So Falcon's well, I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just going to fly around for a bit.
Well, he's got to stop Romlo from going up and interfering with Pierce and Black Widow.
First, they finally get on the last helicarrier.
Yeah.
Because he helps Cap get on there.
Yeah.
Because he pulls him, he drags him up and gets him up there. And then he gets attacked by the Winter Soldier, because Winter Soldier's up there too.
And Falcon loses his wings.
Wings are ripped off.
Yeah.
And falls down. But he's okay.
He's all right.
And that's when he goes after Rumlow.
Yeah.
And leaves Cap to fight Winter Soldier and do his thing himself. So, there's a big confrontation, of course, between Cap and Bucky.
Yep.
And he's like, Bucky, I need you to remember me.
Yeah.
He's like,
don't do this. Don't make me hurt you.
It's gonna kill a lot of people, a lot of innocent people. Don't do this.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't care.
Pierce is able to get to his phone, and he's able to set off the little badges that the council were wearing, and they blow up their chests, basically.
Yeah.
Make a big hole in their chests. So kills 3 of them. Doesn't kill Natasha yet. But she's able to get out of it by using one of her stings to basically shock herself and disrupt the badge for a second.
Yes, and that gives Nick Fury enough time to shoot Pierce.
Yeah.
So he goes down. He's shot in the chest.
Yep.
He's bleeding out. He's dead.
Yeah, pretty much. And Natasha's okay. She's like, ow, that hurts.
Yeah.
Have I been doing this to everybody else?
It's like, ow.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
So, Cap and Bucky are still doing their little fight and everything, but he finally does a chokehold or something.
Yeah, he chokes out Winter Soldier.
Yep.
Then starts climbing back up, and Winter Soldier starts shooting him in the butt.
Yeah. He doesn't shoot him in the butt.
He doesn't.
Because I was like, you were so close to shooting America's ass. You can't do that.
It was a close call.
Yeah. But he gets up there.
Keeps climbing.
And with they've got everybody in their sights. They're about to fire.
Yeah, they're gathering up all their targets.
It's 700,000 targets or whatever.
Yeah.
One of them is Tony Stark.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people in the Pentagon. The president is one.
Yeah.
There's all these people. And then he finally puts the other hard drive in.
Yeah, and they lose it immediately.
Mm-hmm. And so Maria she can change it to...
Yeah, she has control of everything.
Yep, she has control. She can change it to the new targets. And it's only 3. It's the 3 helicarriers.
Yep.
So they start shooting each other.
Yep.
And they start going down.
Yeah.
Bucky is trapped.
Yeah.
As the one they're on.
Scaffolding.
Yep. The one they're on is going down. He's trapped there. And Cap has to go try to help him.
Cap saves him.
Yep.
Rumlo's chasing Falcon through the building. Mm-hmm. And the helicarrier crashes into the thing. So they're trying to run away from it. Rumlo is not very successful in running away because it catches them off guard.
Yep.
Falcon's able to run and jump out the window and
jumps straight into a helicopter.
Yeah, which seems so dangerous.
Yeah, Fury and Nat are in.
Yeah.
But
it worked out.
It did. So then Bucky finally gets loose from the scaffolding. Mm-hmm. And Cap's like, oh, you're my best friend, and all this stuff. And he's like, I don't even know you, bro.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm not going to hurt you, Bucky. And Bucky just starts wailing on his face.
Yep. And he's like, I'm with you to the end of the line. Which is something he told him a long time ago, and he realizes. And then Cap falls out.
Yeah.
Into the water.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bucky goes and saves him in the water.
You see he's going down in the water, and you see a metal arm grab him. And he pulls him up to the shore, and then he just walks away.
Yeah. Walks away.
Yep. So Cap is in the hospital.
Falcon's
with him. And he wakes up and he's like, on your left.
Yep.
Gotta throw another one of those in there. So he's good. He's gonna be fine.
He's okay.
We find out that Rumlow survived.
Yep.
He's really badly burnt.
Yep. He's got like an X on his chest, basically. It's like Crossbones. That's his villain name.
Okay. Gary Shandling gets arrested by the FBI.
Yep.
Yay.
Yay.
There's a big hearing with Natasha.
Yeah, in front of the Senate or something.
And they're like, we know what you did.
Yeah.
She's like, well, you're not going to arrest me.
Yeah.
So.
You can try. Because you need us. You need us on that wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nick Fury is by his grave.
Yep.
With Cap and Falcon, I guess.
Yeah, and his tombstone has Ezekiel 25:17, which is the verse he quotes in Pulp Fiction.
Oh, okay.
So that was a fun little
Easter
egg.
Notice.
Yeah.
But he's like, well, I'm going to go do some spy work. You guys want to come? And they're like, no, we're good.
He burns all the stuff in the base, including his eye patch.
Yep.
Can't wink anymore. He's just wearing sunglasses now.
I mean, I guess he could wink behind the sunglasses.
I guess.
You'd probably notice it a little more.
Yeah, it's not the same.
But he has an eye patch. Like, you had to get another eye patch.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? This isn't really working.
He's like, I guess I'll get another one. It's fine. I really wish I hadn't burnt that one. That was my favorite eye patch.
That's on me, guys.
So Natasha shows up after Fury has gone, and she's like, you should call Sharon. She's nice.
Yeah.
And we're both like, is she though?
Yeah. She goes, she's just going to be what is she called? I can't even remember. She like runs Madripoor as like the crime boss over there.
Yeah, I can't remember what she's called.
Yeah. Real weird turn. I really didn't like that part of it, but whatever.
Anyway, so she heads off doing whatever she's gonna do.
Yep, go be in her Black Widow movie that doesn't come out for another 10 years at least.
And then she doesn't do the Black Widow stuff until after Civil War, though, right?
Right.
That's why they're
but
after
I mean,
her.
it was originally supposed to be like before then or something. I don't know. I can't remember exactly.
Anyway.
Well, yeah, I guess it was supposed to come right after Civil War, but
okay. Anyway, she's going off
until after Endgame or whatever.
Yeah. She's going off to do her own thing. That's all we need to know.
Yeah.
Cap is going to go after Bucky, and Falcon's like, I'll come with you, bro.
Yep.
You're my new boo. I love you. And that's basically how it ends.
Yep. And the mid-credit scene is Baron von Strucker.
Yes.
And they're performing.
They have their own little...
oh no, Hydra died. Who cares?
Yeah, they have their own little facility kind of thing.
Yeah. They have the scepter they're experimenting on.
Yeah, Loki's scepter. And the twins.
The twins are there.
Yeah, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Yep.
They're in their little cages.
That was exciting to see. I was very happy about that.
So,
and then the after credits scene.
Yeah.
Bucky goes back to the Smithsonian.
Well, not back to the Smithsonian. He wasn't there the first time.
Multiple times. He loves the Smithsonian.
He loves the Smithsonian.
He's a Smithy head.
Even though he didn't know what it was.
He's obviously gone more times than you.
How dare you? We've seen him there once. I've been there twice. Don't even.
I don't know. That's a doubt.
Honestly, Captain America has been there the same amount as I have, so because he went once to see the exhibit and the second time to steal
his uniform.
Yeah, so he's at the Smithsonian looking at the little thing about him.
Yeah,
because he's a narcissist. And we get to
see the Howling Commandos again with him there with Dum Dum.
Dum Dugan.
Dum Dum. We wouldn't get to see until he cameos in Law and Order as a sound effect. Dum Dum.
Oh my god, that was such a stretch. How did you not hurt yourself with that stretch? Oh my gosh. I thought you were actually going to say that he shows up in something later.
I mean, he probably does, but who cares? Anyway, that's the movie.
That's the movie.
Good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the best Marvel movies, I'd say.
It's a fun one. I mean, I still like Civil War better.
Oh yeah, I like Civil War a lot.
And I've seen Civil War more than this.
Yeah, but still.
Because I think I've seen Civil War like 3 times. So you can kind of tell that I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was still good.
Good stuff. Definitely better than Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah, big
Coming
improvement.
off that, oof.
Big improvement.
Big upgrade.
But I mean, next we'll have Quantumania, because we'll have to do the new one.
Yep.
But then the next one on our list is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians, another good one.
So the first one, Volume 1.
Yep.
So
that'll
something fun to look forward to. And then we'll have like Ant-Man pretty soon after that, I think.
Yep.
Doctor Strange will be coming up soon.
Spider-Verse. We'll have that new one.
Oh, yeah?
Or Multiverse, whatever.
I think that's like in June or
Multiverse
something.
Mania. I don't know.
Across the multiverse.
Across the multiverse. Yeah.
I think that's in like June.
Sounds right.
I was trying to think of like the old ones.
I thought it was coming out. What comes out in March? Or
May, I think.
April. May's Guardians of the Galaxy. There's something in between Ant-Man and...
Is there?
Guardians, yeah. I thought it was Spider-Man. Yeah, no, it's not till June. I thought there was something.
Maybe it's Shazam.
Maybe it does come out in March. Maybe it was Shazam. Could be.
Well, there we go.
Anyway, we got a lot coming out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what better snack to have with Captain America Winter Soldier than...
Winterberry Sprite.
Winterberry Sprite. Which we have had for a bit.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You found it somewhere.
We found it at Dollar General, I think.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was when we were looking for our last Halloween candy.
Yeah.
We've had this since October. It's just been sitting in my fridge.
Surprise. I thought you got it on your own somewhere.
No, it was in a little thing at the end of the aisle, I remember.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Going, oh, that's different, and grabbed it.
Nice. So, yeah, let's get it and give it a try.
Yep. Okay,
right.
Sorry, excuse me. It's Winter Spiced Cranberry Sprite.
Go.
Limited edition.
Limited edition.
Which means they probably don't make it anymore.
Probably not.
At this point. So you probably can't go out and try it. I'm sorry.
Sadly.
But...
This was Best By January 2nd, 2023, by the way.
Nice. Didn't even check that.
So we're not tasting it at its peak.
No. Where is that at?
It's on the lid rim on mine. Well, it's also on the bottle. You want me to find it on yours?
No, I see it. Okay. January 2nd. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So,
but I mean,
it's Sprite.
That's not bad. I have had like Sprite that was past its Best By date by like a year.
Oh, that's different.
Was bad.
That's different. This is only like
this is not even bad.
This is not even a whole month.
Yeah, it smells good.
It does smell good, and it's still fizzy. So
it's kind of like the Sierra Mist cranberry, that they would have.
I've never had it.
It was good. What are your feelings on Sprite in general?
I like Sprite.
I like Sprite.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
I like Sprite. That's a very local reference. Anyway.
Okay. I usually like it with not cranberry stuff, but a lot of times I will have a Sprite and I will put maraschino cherry juice in it.
Yeah. That sounds good.
And it's very good.
It's like a cherry 7-Up.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have cherry Sprite for a while? Surely they did.
I don't know.
One point.
I know they've done cranberry Sprite before.
Well, what do you think of this? Winter Spiced Cranberry.
I would rather it be maraschino cherry juice.
Honestly, I really like it.
It's not bad, though.
I think it tastes really good. I also haven't had Sprite in a while, so that might also be... It's not like super strong or anything. Pretty mild flavor.
It is kind of weird, though, that on the front of it, it shows it's like Winter Spiced Cranberry, and it shows holly leaves with holly berries. Like those are the cranberries. Yeah. Those are not cranberries.
Aren't those poisonous?
They are.
So,
they
probably
are.
Shouldn't be having that.
So I don't know why they should know.
That's the winter spice is the poison.
That's why you're not supposed to drink it after January 2nd.
Oh no! It turns into poison. Yeah.
So if we get poisoned, now we know why.
Yeah. Next week's episode's not coming out. Actually, this week's won't either.
Depending on how quickly it takes effect. Not bad though. I would rather just have regular Sprite, but it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, if I was drinking a lot of Sprite and I wanted something a little different, I think this is a good option. But yeah. All right. Well, what are you going to give it? It's kind of tough because, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not...
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it like a 7.5.
Yeah.
Mainly because I give everything a 7. And I was like, I can't just give everything a 7. Let's just add a 0.5.
I don't know what I would rate regular Sprite, though.
A regular Sprite would probably be about a 9 for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I don't know what to fault it for. Yeah, I think 7.5 is good. Maybe I might even go 8. I like it a lot, but it's not gonna, like, my favorite is, like, Dr. Pepper, so it's not up there with Dr. Pepper.
No.
But still good. For Sprite, very good. Well, all right. How should we heal ourselves from this poisoning? What other soft drink spices? Flavors should we try out? There's a lot of interesting ones out there. Let us know on Twitter at HavingFuncast or on Facebook at HavingFunPod.
Or if you have any movies or anything that you would like us to cover, because we're coming up on a few weeks, I think, that we don't have anything specific coming up. So
Philo's trying to give us a lot of help, or Paramount Plus or whatever.
It's not Paramount Plus.
Just Paramount Channel doing a lot of nice marathons.
Yes, but if you have anything specifically that you want us to cover, you can let us know.
Yep.
One of those places, or you can send an email to havingfunpod@gmail.com.
Yep.
Because we're always looking for new stuff to cover.
Yeah. And check out our YouTube if you prefer a video version of our podcast that doesn't include us doing video.
I was going to say, we call it a video version, but it's just like images. It's not...
If you want to see pictures of stuff.
If you want to see the poster for the movie that we're covering for, an hour.
That's your place to go.
There you go.
And you can leave comments there as well. So,
Nice comments, please.
Only nice. We're very fragile. All right, we'll go out, have fun, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.